with a few shoulder rolls back for me. Let's just get everything moving and flowing. Welcome back to the Cleo Method. I am your trainer today. My name is Kirra. We've got workout number 157. All right, let's take our arms out in front. We are going to go into a standing book opening. So take your right arm and open it as far as you can. Eyes follow the hand. Come back into the other wrist and then swap. Start to get that breath flowing as you start moving as well. We're just getting the spine a little bit happier, a little bit of mobility to start. Good, last one here. Lovely, take your legs nice and wide, slightly turn out the toes. We're going to come down into the right side into a lateral lunge and take your left arm over for a big stretch, and then we'll swap over to the left side. We'll get a little bit faster as we go. So like I said, workout number 157. Basically, we've got 6 sets and we're going to go through 2 rounds today. Just listen to me. There is a few exercises to get through, but I will guide you along the way and we will burn together. Let's go. 1 more each side. Last one on the left. Beautiful. Bring those feet back into hip width apart. We're going to go into a deep squat. And now as you come down, grab a hold of those ankles, drive those knees out if you can. A little bit of a rock left to right to open up those inner thighs. And then extend the hips tall for that hamstring stretch. Drop it down. Take your feet wider if you need to as well. And then extend up. Coming down. And up. Good. We've got 3 more here. Down. And extend, drive those knees out when you get nice and low. We've got 1 more. Keep the bottom high. Now let's roll, stack the spine as you come up. Let's grab those weights. We are going to get started. So set 1, we've got a 90 degrees chest press into an overhead press. So we open for the chest press, we press and come down. Good, so a little bit of a shoulder warmer to get going. So you'll notice today in our sets, exercise 1 and 3 are usually the same. So if you get lost, like I said, I'll help guide you through. That's it. Close, open, pressing up. Last one before we move on. Press and we are back down. So keep your weights together. We've got a dumbbell swing but into a squat. So start into a squat, forming weights are glued together. Now as we come up we swing but then we squat down. Swing, squeeze the glutes and squat. So we're not just doing a kettlebell swing, we're not just sending the hips backwards, we're squatting as we get low. So we're adding in a little bit of extra here. After this, we go back to our overhead press and our 90 degrees chest press combination. The heart rate is getting up. Exercise 2, that's always a good sign. Last one. Lovely, okay. Weights are back up and let's go into our first movement again. We open, we press, we come down. So 35 seconds of work with a 5-second changeover today. So it is fast moving, but a little bit shorter work than some of our other Cleo Method workouts. So let's always work to that full 35. Stay strong through that little bit of work time. We do move on quite quickly. Good, shoulders are burning. We're all in agreement here, so if you are, don't worry, we are too. Weights go down, we are into a side plank. So right palm onto the ground, we're onto our knee, hand behind the head, and then we crunch forward and then extend long. Crunch forward, extend long, good. Make sure that palm is underneath your shoulder and that bottom knee, you're really driving both into the ground to keep you nice and strong and nice and stable. As you crunch, it is a crunch forward, trying to connect the elbow and the knee. So I've got all the core working for you through this exercise. Last one. Lovely, grab 1 weight and lie down flat. Okay, so 1 weight, we're crunching, starting into a nice little ball. As we exhale, we extend out long, and then we crunch. Extend long and crunch. So this is a strong core movement. If you're finding it difficult, just kick those legs up a lot higher. But do make sure you crunch in as you come in. We want to lift those shoulders up and bring that dumbbell to the knees. So upper and lower abs, because we're extending our arms and our legs. Last one. Have a little rest. Weight goes to the side. Another quick changeover, but obviously the left side for our side plank. So get your setup ready. Exhale for your crunch. Inhale, extend. So nice and slow for the tempo, as we want to stay strong and stable throughout the movement. And always come back so you're nice and square. The legs long, everything's in line. Just take your own time with this exercise. Good. After this, we'll grab both weights and we will stand up. Couple more. Good. I can feel that bottom glute and that oblique. And time. Grab those weights as you jump on up. We have a tricep extension with a leg extension, so same side. So let's all start with our right side. So we extend out, we come back to center, extend. Good. So we are in that hinge position. So the chest is forward, but the spine is nice and neutral. It's nice and long. Everything's in line, including the neck. So look at the top of your mat for me. Exhale as we extend. Lock out those beautiful triceps. We love a good strong tricep exercise. Good. And time. So weights come together. We have a goblet squat now. So glue those weights together. Feet are nice and wide. We squat down and we drive up. Squat down, drive up. If you have grabbed something a little bit heavier today, this is where you'll really benefit. If you're feeling like you can grab something heavier, go on, go for it. Good. And likewise, if you're feeling this one a little bit too much, drop those weights or just drop to one weight. You've got 10 more seconds. Then we'll go back to those triceps and the leg extension. Get low, past that 90 if you can. Last one. Lovely. Back to our tricep extension with leg extension. So let's hinge forward. Right side again first. Just to keep us all on the same page. So you're only working that one side as you step. Good. The other side's keeping that nice control, that nice balance. If you do have the wobbles, that's fine. You saw I just had one myself. Really lock those tries out. Keep that neck nice and neutral. Couple more and we're on the ground, on the mat. And stand on up. Weights to the side for this next set. So let's have a lie down onto our back. We've got a glute bridge with a knee press. So let's bridge up, drive your knees out, then come back down from your bridge. Squeeze those glutes up, knees out and down. Good. So glute bridge with knee press. So we're abducting the hips out. Using a little bit more of those glutes muscles on the side, the glute med and the glute min. Lovely. Up, drive, and down. Keep those heels close. Last one. Well done. Flip it over straight to a bear crawl. Okay, so let's lift those knees up. We're flat as a table. We're going to go 4 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same again. If you're working on a mat, stick to your 4 steps. If you're in your house, you can go as long as you like. Go the length of the hallway. Take up the challenge. Back is flat. Good. Strong movement here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Flip it over. Back to our glute bridge. Rolling down. All right, heels close to the glutes. Let's drive. Strong drive. Drive out with the knees. Come down. Lift. Drive. Beautiful. So you can feel the heart rate's up purely because we're changing so fast today between our exercises. So another bonus of these Cleo Method workouts, full body, and the intensity's there without being too hard on the body as well. That's it. Keep moving, keep driving those hips up. Every rep counts. Lovely time. So grab your weights, but stay lying down we've got a double pulse chest fly while our legs are in tabletop position. So legs are up in tabletop, we open the fly, 1, 2 pulse, drive back up. Out, 1, 2, drive, good. You should get a big stretch through your chest as you come down. You're almost touching the floor. We have a slight bend in those elbows and exhale to bring back to center if you can remember. Good, don't let those knees hinge forward over those hips. Core is on, we are imprinting the spine. Good. And time, weights to the side, but keep them close. We'll come back to that. We've got oblique abs. So hands behind the head, we're going to crunch to the left first. So we exhale, we come over, and then we go the other side. Good, so we are lifting those shoulders up, well, the one shoulder, I should say, of that hand that's reaching around the outside of the calf if you can, otherwise the outside of your thigh. The fingertips of that pinky should be touching and connecting with your body. So lift your chest as you crunch. Don't hang on that floor. Good. We lift, the other hand stays behind the neck and have a lovely rest there. We're back to our double pulse chest fly. Our legs are in tabletop. Let's open for our 1, 2 pulse. We drive back up. Open, pulse, good. Focus, don't lose sight of those legs. Make sure we're imprinting the spine like I said just before. Core is working. 2 pulses, get that stretch, bring it back in. Give yourself, I like to say, like you're giving someone a hug. That's how big the circle should be. That slight bend in the elbows and together. 1, 2 pulse and together, beautiful. Time, all right, weights to the side. We are up into a crab walk. So start on one side of your mat. We've got 4 steps either way. Into our 90 degree, let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, little crab walks. Anything you like with your hands, whatever's gonna get you through and keep you down low. I don't want anyone to think about creeping up because we're actually almost through all of the 6 sets and then we just get to do it all again. 2, 3, and stand up, grab those weights. We've got a simultaneous front raise and lateral raise. So let's start, left hand goes out laterally, right hand goes to the front, and then we alternate. So use your breath. That exhale is going to help you lift that weight up. You've got a slight bend in your elbows. We're bracing through your core and not letting those shoulders creep up to the ears. Stay strong and stay slow. Back to the crab walks after this. Then we actually get a nice break. Good, last one. And have a little rest, weights to the side. Back to our crab walks. Let's chase down that drink break. We will earn it, come down low. Let's go for still your 4 steps. 3, 4, and then we go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 2, 4. That drink break is coming, I promise. Stay low, let those legs burn. We've got the quads happening, those glutes. Almost home. Keep breathing, creep down. You've only got 5 more seconds. Let's get to the other side. 3, 4, stand up. Whew. Give it a little shake out. As promised, we do have a nice hydration break in between. That is all the way through our 6 sets. So we only have to do all of that one more time, and then we've completed our workout. So as I said, it does move very quickly. So the exercises you like, the exercises you might not like, both go through fast. So just enjoy everyone. Listen to me, I'll remind you where we're going, and let's get set round 2 underway. So we start with our 90-degree chest press into our overhead press. We are on, let's go, round 2, all the way through. We can do it. Open up, press, feel this round, feel the music. Now you know what you're doing. You can focus on that form and those little cues as we go through. Good. Big press, little bend in those knees. So we're not arching through that lower back. We've got one more here, open, press, coming back down, lovely. We've got our dumbbell squat and swing, so weights glued together. Let's start down into our squat, and we swing up, and then we squat. Swing up and squat. What your weight should be coming about up to your forehead. For height reference, lovely. So forget about that kettlebell swing. Remember, you're squatting deep, we're squatting low. We're getting that heart rate going. Get those weights up. You got 10 more seconds here. Then we're back to the shoulder work. 2 reps, last rep. Whew. Okay, back to our shoulders now. Let's bring those weights in front of the face. We open, we press, we come down, and we close. Good. Try for this round to keep those elbows always in line with the shoulders. They don't want to creep down. I know you want to when they're getting tired. So do we. But we are going to keep them up. We're not doing this exercise again. Let's get rid of this set 1. Feel the shoulder burn. Try not to swing, try not to bounce. Last rep. And time. Weights to the side. We've got our side plank with crunch. Get the setup right. Hand underneath shoulder. Hand interlock behind. We crunch forward and extend long. Crunch. Slow this one down, remember. If you're not sure about pace, just come along with us. Crunch forward and stay strong and stable. You've got this. Love a little core set for set 2. 10 seconds to go here. Crunch. Drive that palm, drive that knee into the ground. And time. So grab one weight, we're lying down now. Into our crunch and overhead extension and leg extension. So let's crunch into your ball, extend long and crunch in. Long and in. Good. As you crunch, lift those shoulders up. We only do this one once. Let's get it done. Good, use that breath. Power of the breath. Imprint that spine, almost there. 2 reps, last rep, and time. Good, weights to the side. Flip on over to your left side plank. Take the time for your setup. Hand behind, let's exhale, crunch forward, extend long, crunch and extend. Good work, guys. Keep moving. We're knocking each set off one by one. You've got this. Doing so well. Chase down, remember it's just 30 seconds. Anyone can do anything in 30 seconds. I believe in you. 5 seconds to go here. And have a little rest. All right, weights, grab your weights as you stand on up. We're to our tricep extension, leg extension. So let's hinge forward. We'll start with the right, back to center, left. Good. Make sure we're kicking that leg out nice and straight and locking out those triceps. I harp on about it, but it's very important to get as much muscle activation as we can through the tris. Good, get your little rhythm flowing. Work to the music. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, grab both weights now, glue them together. We've got our goblet squat. Feet hip width apart or a little bit wider. We come down low and we drive up. Good, bit more of a strength exercise, so we are going to take it that little bit slower. Focus on your range, so focus on that depth as we get down low. Like I said earlier, no matter how much you love or hate an exercise, this is it. This is our last little push. This is our last round for today. Good. Last rep on this one. Drive it up. Lovely. Back to our tricep and leg extension now. Give the body a shake if you need it. We are doing so well. Hinge forward. Our right side extends long. Back to the center. Long and in. Good. Kick those legs out, squeeze that glute as we kick the leg long. Good, we are down onto the mat after this with no weights. Find that breath, find your rhythm. 10 seconds to go, even less. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, weights to the side. Don't need them for this little set. We've got our glute bridge and knee press out. Lying down, heels close to the glutes. Let's drive up, knee press out, coming back down. Beautiful, up, out, and down. Big squeeze of those glutes, mind to muscle. Think about that strong drive, the strong connection. Good. That's it, team. Keep moving. 10 to go. We're flipping over for our bear crawls. One of my favorites. Finish this one off. And time. Flip on over. Bear crawls it is. Remember, go at your own pace, but stick to that 4 if you can, the 4 steps each way. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Back should be flat. You're not spilling your coffee, your tea, your water that we've rested on there. And knees are hovering just off that ground. Fight for this one. Almost there. You got 5 seconds. Get to the other side. 2, 3, 4. Have a little rest. Flip on over. Great work. Back to our glute bridge with our knee press now. All right, lying down. Let's lift. Drive the knees out. Lower. Good. Time to get your breath back throughout this movement. Keep those hips up, nice and high. Don't let them drop through that knee press. After this, we only have 2 sets to go. We're on the home stretch. Lift and drive. Good. 5 seconds, then stay lying down. Just grab those weights. And time. Weights, grab the weights. Stay onto your back. We've got legs into tabletop, our double pulse chest fly. Let's open, we pulse, and we bring back in. Good. Go back to that hugging movement. Slight bend in those elbows. Give someone a big hug, then unhug with a little pulse in between. Good job. Big exhale as we bring those strong weights to meet back over the chest. Pulse, good. Pulse it out, drive it up. Beautiful, weights to the side, oblique abs are next. So let's crunch forward to that left. We exhale and reach up to the left, and then we go to the right. Good, remember, little goal. Let's go for the calf muscle, not the outer thigh. Let's go for the lateral calf. That'll just help you reach that little bit higher with the chest and get a little bit more of the core involved. Good, 10 seconds to go on our oblique abs. Lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, grab those weights again, back to our double pulse. Chest fly for this set. Tabletop legs, arms over chest. Let's open, pulse, and fly. Good. Great work. Keep it moving. Should be very proud of yourself. This has been a long but awesome workout. Absolutely full body. A few cheeky body weight exercises in there. You've only got 1 more set after this, so 3 exercises to go. Last few reps on your chest fly. Hang in there. And time. Have a rest. We are up for our crab walks. Okay, one side of the mat. Let's get low. Let's go for our 1, 2, 3, 4. So little steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not creep up. I can't see you, but I know you can do it. You're staying with us. Stay low. Less than 10 seconds. Hold on. 2, 3. Let's get to the other side of the mat. Stand it up, give it a shake, grab those weights. We've got our lateral raise and front raise, so the left arm will go out to the side. We are on. Good. Slow down that control, slow down the breath. No bouncing. Last weighted exercise of your workout. We've got crab walks after this to finish and a beautiful stretch. Good work, team. Control, especially on that way down. One goes out to the front, one's out to the side. One more here, and have a rest. Weights down, this is it. Crab walks, 35 seconds. Let's get low, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to the other side. Quads are burning, I can feel mine. Stay down, last little push. If you need to count through those numbers, the 1 to 4, to get you through a little bit of distraction, go for it. This is it. All right, last 10 seconds. Do not creep up. If anything, let's get lower. Good. And last lap, let's go back. 3 and 4. Stand up, give it a shake out. All right, let's actually come down, have a seat on our mat. I think we deserve it. So let's sit out long. Take your feet as wide as the mat. We're going to just do some hip mobility. So taking your knees over to the left-hand side and then to the other side. Slow down that breath. Everything's a little bit elevated after that little finisher. Good. But well done. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you for joining us on that workout. Couple more. Last one. Bring the knees back to center. Now let's take your right ankle over your left knee and we'll go into our little glute rocks here. It's usually quite strong. We did a few glute exercises, so we just want to make sure we release, not let them lock up too much. Slow down the breath. Let's unhook, let's swap it over. Lower down, that was a sweaty one. Good. Little rocks, left to right, as big or as little as you like. Lovely. Unhook that leg for me. Flip on over into our little tabletop position. We are going to do just one nice thread the needle. So let's start with our left hand nice and high. Open up, get your rotation, and now exhale, thread underneath and through, and we are just going to hang out here for 3 breaths. Drive that shoulder into the ground. 2, go 1 more. Unhook. Let's now obviously go to the right. So we open up, get your rotation through the thoracic spine. We thread through and we hang out for 3. Slow that heart rate. Drive the shoulder down. Beautiful. Unhook that hand. Hands go flat. Knees are as wide as you can onto the mat. Sink back for one last child's pose. Knees are wide. You should be getting an inner thigh stretch as well. Last long deep breath now. Lovely. That is us. That is workout number 157. Definitely a sweaty one. Thank you for joining us and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.